I would urge everyone to start looking at the world in a different way. Spend some time looking at everyday objects, at their design, their shape, their individual characteristics. Think ahead and imagine their significance. Here are 25 hard-to-believe observations about everyday things. 25. Croissants are not from Paris. They aren't even from France. They come from Vienna, Austria. 24. A young rabbit is not a bunny. It's actually called a kitten or a kit. Bunny is to rabbit as fishy is to fish. 23. There is no butter in buttermilk. It's actually what's left when you churn the butter out. 22. The first modern lighter was invented by German chemist Johann Wolfgang Dobereiner in 1823. The first modern match was developed 3 years later by John Walker in England. 21. If you could somehow gather all of the gold ever mined by humans into one spot, you would only have enough to build about 1/3 of the Washington Monument, roughly 10 billion ounces. 20. In fact, 99% of the Earth's gold is stuck in its core. 19. Platinum is even rarer. You could fit all the platinum ever mined into an average-size home. 18. In the good old days, movie trailers would play after the movie. That's why they were called trailers. Marketers quickly realized that people don't tend to stick around. 17. If you want to make a pineapple sweeter, you actually need to use salt. 16. Peanuts are not nuts. Along with peas and beans, they're legumes. 15. And strawberries aren't berries. They're officially known as accessory fruits. 14. Avocados, watermelons, pumpkins, and bananas are berries. Why? The scientific definition of a berry is a, quote, fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary. 13. Contrary to popular belief, it is possible to fold a piece of paper in half more than 7 times. 12. Although it would be impossible, if you could fold a standard piece of paper in half 42 times, it would be thick enough to reach the moon. 11. If you could fold the same piece of paper in half 103 times, it would be as thick as the known universe. How? The thickness doubles every time. 10. Nobody knows who owns the patent for fire hydrants because the patent office in which the records were being held, well, burned down. 9. Oreo cookies are actually a ripoff of Hydrants cookies, which came first in 1908. Unfortunately for Hydrants, people eventually began to think that Oreos were the original. 8. 127,000 trees are chopped down every day in order to keep up with the global demand for toilet paper. 7. There are more than 20,000 species of bees, but only 7 species are recognized as honeybees. 6. Although Tic Tacs claim to have 0 sugar, they consist of nearly 98% sugar. How? If you look at the serving size, you will see that it's 0.49 grams. According to the FDA, a food cannot be labeled sugar-free unless it contains less than 0.5 grams of sugar per serving. Nice one, Tic Tac. Very clever. 5. The modern chainsaw was invented by Scottish doctors to help with symphysiotomy. This is a surgical procedure that widens the pelvis in order to assist in childbirth. 4. Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. 3. Chocolate milk was originally invented by an Irish physician and sold in the UK as a medicine. 2. The signature line on a check isn't really a line. It's just the words authorized signature repeated over and over again. 1. According to Swedish mathematicians, there are 177,147 different ways to tie a tie. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 2 videos here, or just head to our website at list25.com.